Alright, so I've traced the line. We'll follow it here. So there's Philip to June Bernice Lemieux to Marion. It has in there, in quotes for Marion, that it was like a nickname of Minnie, kind of. I'll look at that real quick. Yeah, Marion Ramage Minnie Stewart. And it has, yeah, this is stuff that I've like verified. After I put in the name, it was like, oh, we found a document that says that this person was married to this person and had these kids and these were their parents. So like, cool, okay, and then I entered all the other stuff. Moving on. This was, yep, Janet. Now, I mean, we got to follow the line up quite a way here, and so eventually it starts to load kind of slowly. William Somerville. And we gotta follow this Patrick Agnew. I think it's Margaret Kennedy from here. Yep. To Lady Janet. Keep going up, following Elizabeth Douglas to John Douglas and Janet Crichton. So we're in the mid-1400s. From here, what was it? Joan Stewart. Yeah, Joan Beaufort. Thomas Holland. Actually, I think we're following Alice Fitzallen. Now, when I found this morning, it was actually a different line somewhere in this part of the family. So this is just another lineage to the same person, which isn't terribly surprising, especially considering how royal bloodlines worked. We all know how that works. Back in this era anyway. Yeah, we've got quite a few generations open now, so it's going to take a while to load. Go. And we gotta follow Henry Plantagenet to Edmund Plantagenet and Henry III of Plantagenet. We're getting close. I mean, a lot of these people were also royalty. John, quote, King of England, which I think is funny. Henry Eleanor d'Aquitaine. Jeffrey, it's not Jeffrey, where is it? Maybe it is. Oh yeah, Matilda, up to Henry Beauclerk, King of England, I think is what that name is. I'll open it in a minute. There we go. This one right here is William the Conqueror. Also known as William the Bastard. There's some information there. And this is as far as I'm really going to go. It does go up a little bit more. Now, William the Conqueror's line, as far as I have seen, doesn't go up super far. But there was some other family member in here, somewhere in this mess, that I kept going up from the father to the father to the father to the father. Up until about 1300 BC. I think I posted a picture of that as well. And I forget the name, but I know he was a king of Troy in Greece. So I've been wanting to look through the Bible since I found that this morning to see if there's anything going on religiously in the Old Testament in Troy, Greece around that time, because we could have some family in the Bible, which would be pretty cool, I think. That'd be interesting at least. Anyway, so I'm going to stop the lineage there. Nope, I have to let this load because there's one thing I have to point out. All of this lineage that we've shown, I forget the name, I think it was, I know it was like 2 generations after Marion Stewart that I didn't actually add anything. It was as if someone else had done all the history, like scholars and researchers and historians. They've pretty much compiled all this stuff, but as soon as I added in Marion Stewart and those few generations, it was like adding a big chunk of puzzle that's been done to another big chunk, I guess kind of small chunk. So yeah, I added in June Bernice Lemieux at Philip Lemieux, Marion Ramage Stewart, or Minnie, and then Mary Ramage and David Prentice Stewart, then Mary Patterson and William Ramage. Those ones I added in, and literally everything else. As soon as I added in William Ramage and Mary Patterson, all this other stuff was done. Now, I want to see if there's a way it'll show me how many family members are in this, but I don't see. That's okay. I mean, there's thousands in here because this is just my dad's line. I've still got my mom over here on this line. So anyway, yeah, that's how we trace that back to those long lines of royalty. There's quite a few in here.